Hello everyone, welcome. This is going to be a DauT game, as chosen by the Twitch chat. We had a raid and a host from the Viper earlier, so of course, when given a choice, they'd like to see their Lord and Savior, the true Lord and Savior, DauT, playing. DauT is on the bottom right. He's playing as the Huns. In the top left, we have BlackMamba, a player that has been around for quite some time. He's Chinese. He qualified in the... he's one of the top 32 players on Arabia. By qualifying in King of the Desert 2, and he's going to go up against DauT. So, DauT is playing as the Huns, BlackMamba playing as the Italians. Now, the Huns, traditionally one of the strongest Arabian civilizations. They may or may not have been taken down a notch with balance changes, or maybe other civilizations have come up. But either way, the Huns are a very formidable civilization. Their cavalry archers are some of the best. They have a great economy. So either we'll see a men-at-arms rush in the beginning, or a scout rush, most likely. This is a nice map for a men-at-arms rush, because you're able to wall here, possibly wall the backside, make this into like an arena map, which will bode well if you want to transition from men-at-arms into archers. And scouts are typically better for open maps, however, the Huns have a really good scout rush, so we can see either DauT's going to lure in some Zebra, and that bodes well for... Oh, he's going to attempt to lure in a Zebra, but going to push them away a little bit. Anyway, that bodes well for a scout rush. I like DauT's map. Able to wall in different places. Where's the main goal? It's on the right. It's kind of far away. So I expect to see some walls over here. BlackMamba, or Stray Dog, as someone in the chat has pointed out. Playing as the Italians, 3 on wood only. Probably we will see a scout rush from the Italians. They can go up very fast. 20 population up. 19 population if you want to push it. They're upgrade to the feudal age, costs 425 food, so that bodes well for a scout rush. So I think they can go toe-to-toe with the Huns if they go at 1 population earlier. They also go up to the castle age, imperial age faster, and they get the condottiere as their unique unit. I think that late game, if it gets to it, the Genoese crossbowmen can destroy the Huns. Just what are the Huns great at? They're great at paladins, they're great at cavalry archers, they're great at Tarkans. The Genoese crossbowman destroys all of that. But the catch for the Genoese crossbowmen is that they create so slow. And you have to mass them because they're an archer. So that's always a big but. But they are a very strong, unique unit. So I think the Civ matchup is pretty even. You have the Italians late game if they get the castles out. If not, that the Huns will be great at raiding. Early game has to go to the Huns, I think. And let's take a look at BlackMamba's map. So you can wall here, wall here. Woodline is nice in the back. Can wall here. Front is basically unwallable. Some gold and stone in the front. Gold is main gold is in the back. So both players have a pretty decent Arabia map. Sure, it's not pretty, but Arabia definitely can get a lot worse. Looks like BlackMamba has not lured any Zebra, although there's only 2 there, so maybe he did. Oh yeah, there's a Zebra body right there. Unless that's a rug. So both players luring in at least 1 Zebra. It looks like DauT lured in 2. DauT has a woodline that's very easy to saturate, but very hard to defend. And in fact, DauT has gone up faster to the next stage. DauT has gone up a 20 population. And I thought it shouldn't be like that. I thought BlackMamba would go up sooner with his upgrade costing less. However, we're not going to see a scout rush. In fact, BlackMamba is going to go forward. And are we even going to see a barracks from BlackMamba? Usually when players go forward nowadays, you see players with the barracks. Hello, Nova. Welcome. Let me know when you can go live. This will be the last game. After this, I will turn off the stream. Or I could keep it on if you're gonna be a little bit. I could keep it on. So there's that forward barracks. Usually you don't see this anymore. You don't see forward military buildings. Because the men-at-arms meta has been so strong. However, I bet you BlackMamba knows that DauT is going to be going for a scout rush. When a player goes for a scout rush, it's much easier to forward them with spearmen and skirmishers. And was it? I think it was BlackMamba. I saw some statistics on KOTD. And basically, the only player that did a traditional spearman skirmisher forward was BlackMamba. And I love that. I love players with different playstyles. The Spearman Skirmisher forward is one of my favorite strategies of all time. And unfortunately, with so much men-at-arms, we don't see it as often. That spearman is just there to distract his villagers as this tower gets up. However, will the tower get up? There's 2 spearmen here. There's 2 scouts here. What a successful tower this will be from BlackMamba. This could be a very tough game for DauT. This tower takes away 2 wood lines right away. So that's a big weakness of DauT's map. He placed both wood lines in the forward part, and he lost them right away. And I bet you BlackMamba saw that early game. And knew his opponent was going scouts, so went for the strategy. What a great strategy from BlackMamba. Gonna place 1 more tower just to secure the whole wood line. DauT is in terrible shape. I labeled this game DauT macro great. And so far we have some terrible macro because he's being forced away from his wood lines. Or poor strategy choice, I suppose. You think we'll see a tower rush? Yes, you were correct. And even BlackMamba gonna lame the wood by putting a house right there. So where's BlackMamba gonna go? Is he gonna be able to place another tower? Probably. We have 4 villagers for BlackMamba. They could start on the tower. We have even an archer in the midst. This archer just changes the dynamic of this army so much. Now remember, BlackMamba won't be able to afford fletching unless he mines gold because that archer took away his starting gold. But it just adds so much damage potential to this army. That tower's going to go up and going to protect maybe 1 farm. But now BlackMamba is going to pick another location to place a tower. DauT going to place another tower over here. DauT is mining stone on the front, which can be attacked by these forward units coming out of the archery ranges. And this is great. This is a lot of idle time for DauT. Certainly more idle time than BlackMamba. And if BlackMamba can get a tower on the stone, that would be ideal. And on the wood line too. Right there would be great. Wall it in. That's not even going to go for it. That is an excellent tower. Oh my gosh. What a lead BlackMamba has in this game. Look at this. Has taken away 2 wood lines. Idled a bunch of villagers from DauT. Look at this tower. It's going to take away 2 more wood lines. That's incredible. And take away this mining camp. Look at how... That's 500 resources in just the mining camps and the lumber camps. And we're only 15 minutes into the game. Oh, you better be careful. You're rooting for BlackMamba. You're rooting against DauT. The Viper fanboys might get you. BlackMamba didn't see these goats either. And now we see a... Look at BlackMamba's eco at home. Normally when you go for a tower rush, your eco is just destroyed. Look at how many farmers he has. He's ready to go into scouts. BlackMamba is ready to finish this game right now, I think. I think fletching would be great for that tower. But either way, and for the skirmishers. There's only 1 more wood line to go. There's no other wood for DauT. So DauT making some more scouts of his own. DauT has a pretty good food eco, though. Despite as many times as he's had to move away from wood, I'm surprised he has so many farms. And hopefully DauT can get back in the army numbers with those scouts. The scouts are really not so good at defending. I mean, this is why the spear skirmisher forward is so strong. Scouts are better when they have mobility, when they're able to pick off villagers, not really engage army directly. So that's why you see a spear skirmisher forward versus players that you think might be going for a scout build early on. This tower is good. It's going to take away 3 farmers. It's going to help secure the wood and the stone as well. Yeah, brilliant play from BlackMamba. Now it's coming back in the army. It's now 9-16 army. Back at home, BlackMamba making scouts. Only has 4 villagers on stone, so it's not a super heavy investment. Even taking some zebra as well. 1 villager on gold, probably for the fletching or bloodlines upgrades. I'd like to see a blacksmith from BlackMamba when he can afford it. Gonna explore with that 1 skirmisher. And now scouts! Coming in around the back of the map. I don't think DauT was expecting this. He would have had a spearman if he was. So those villagers going to do quite a bit of damage. Sorry, those scouts going to do a bit of damage. Villager count, however, is still dead even. I don't think DauT has lost... DauT has lost maybe 1 villager? I struggle even to remember when he lost that villager. So once again, 2 lumber camps on the same wood line. Easy target for BlackMamba. Will he get a villager here? 1 villager down. Yeah, that was 2 villagers down, I think. So now we have a, looks like 1.5 fill advantage for BlackMamba. Oh, so we did lose a few villagers, but still. Oh, we have a few villagers lost here. So defensive tower for BlackMamba. Nice sneak attack from DauT. I didn't see that one coming. And now DauT has a 2 villager advantage despite all of this happening. He got all of these resources denied, all of his villagers just walking around being idle, had a military disadvantage, and yet he is 3 villagers ahead. Finally, blacksmith. I think this blacksmith should have been up way sooner. His archers, his skirmishers need fletching, his towers need fletching. So maybe, I mean, this game is very close. We have a slight economy advantage for DauT, and BlackMamba definitely has a positional advantage. Even destroying the stable with those villagers, keeping them working. And destroy the barracks next. Neither player with upgrades to their scouts. I would definitely be looking for that. Especially if you're a BlackMamba, you could really hit these wood lines. But no, BlackMamba's in fact going to Castle Age. Where is DauT? Is DauT going up to the Castle Age? DauT is nowhere near the Castle Age. He's got a lot of farms, so maybe he could save up. But no, just spent all the food on wheelbarrow. Didn't have wheelbarrow from earlier. Oh man, this is going to be a tough game for DauT. He's going to be having to go against maybe Elite Skirmisher, Knights. Oh man, double stable Knights from BlackMamba. Bloodlines being researched. Scale Barding armor being researched. We already have these towers keeping everything open on DauT's map. DauT is not going to be able to move anywhere. BlackMamba knows exactly where he has to hit. Going to have to hit these woodlines and this gold. Look at all these farmers that will be exposed. A lot of these villagers are weak from earlier. Oh god. BlackMamba had 500 wood in the bank without a blacksmith. Yeah, big mistake, but still, decisive advantage for BlackMamba. Will DauT be able to come back? Or do the damage? Gonna pick 1 villager off there. That's another villager. That should go down. He's weak. Alright, this is a little sloppy if BlackMamba loses some more villagers. No, just gonna lose a few spearmen. And Archer's gonna move around. However, Knights are out. Scout's gonna run right past the town center, try to go for the skirmishers. Are there more games after this one? Nova will be coming on for more games, so yes, there'll be more games. However, I will have to hand it off to him. And those knights, look at how much this knight can do. This knight can take down almost like 5 scouts by itself. Almost got them. And that's not too bad. I think those knights should have probably stayed together for BlackMamba instead of having 1 for the archers, 1 for the scouts. That would have worked out better. The scouts are faster than the knights, so they can run away. Oh god, if they choose to run away, that was a bad engagement. So that knight's gonna, that scout's gonna go down. That wasn't the best. Well, DauT's up to the Castle Age. Is he gonna survive? The knights are now in on the farm economy. DauT has lost a lot of his army from Feudal Age. Villager numbers still dead even. I have to say these knights for BlackMamba have very nice upgrades. They're gonna have +1 attack, bloodlines, +1 armor, and now husbandry. DauT gonna make some spearmen to try to defend. Looks like DauT's defended for the time being. These archers will get cleaned up right as they hit crossbow. I think they'll get cleaned up. Yeah, they'll get cleaned up. DauT with the early thumb ring. Thumb ring is an expensive upgrade, but it really does so much for your archers. It makes them more accurate, but more importantly, it makes them fire faster. And it's way better for cavalry archers. It takes them from 50% accuracy to 100% accuracy. So DauT's gonna go with cavalry archers. That's a Cavalry archers are weird. You have to mass them, so this is a bit of a disadvantage for DauT right now. But if you can stay cavalry archers, that'll be better than knights. Noboru 43. Nice caster, what's my nickname? My name's Nobody. That's my nickname. So those guys will get cleaned up. Let's see where we're at the game. We have a 5 villager advantage for BlackMamba. BlackMamba has better upgrades on his knights. BlackMamba has still a positional advantage. And that could be a good engagement for BlackMamba. He needs the +2 armor. But that husbandry will be doing so much for him right now. It's very hard for DauT to hit and run with the knights and the husbandry upgrade. Oh, thank you! Thank you. This is Nova in the title. It says later Nova will be on at 18 GMT. So yeah, I cast here about once or twice a week. So make sure to follow, and follow the Discord below where you can get notifications. And you can do notifications on the top left of your stream as well when we go live. Now upgrading bloodlines. Has quite a bit of crossbows. I think we should maybe have seen a siege workshop from BlackMamba. This will be big if BlackMamba can clean up these archers. It's really going to depend on the position as well. +2 armor should have been done for these knights. At least those skirmishers will see the archers. There we go. +2 is going to be done. I think these knights should clean up these crossbowmen. But DauT's already planning a counterattack on the left, and he should get some villagers. I thought BlackMamba was just going to come in here with knights and raid and kill everything. But DauT has been pretty good at distracting DauT's army in that early Castle Age and keeping himself alive. This will not even be that bad of an engagement with these archers in that wood line. Cavalry archers on the left, killing 3 villagers. Maybe even 4. Looks like these knights will catch up, and this could be very bad for DauT. Gonna lose 3 cavalry archers, 4 cavalry archers. Again, no husbandry for DauT, I think. That's a big upgrade. Come on, use these knights. These knights are just patrolling this wood line. What are they doing? They need to help out their buddies. I guess this one knight's gonna do it on his own now. They're gonna come over. Alright, so we have only a 4 villager advantage for BlackMamba. Those knights are not going to be able to accomplish too much. We have 3 town centers for BlackMamba. This is only the 2nd town center for DauT, so BlackMamba is going to get ahead in the villager numbers by quite a bit. In fact, I just said he was ahead by 5, now he's ahead by 7. Pretty soon he'll be ahead by 10, and then 15. And if DauT stays on 2 town centers, by even more. DauT now getting the Town Watch upgrade. One of my favorite upgrades. So DauT has a problem. He needs to be able to be doing the damage right now. He needs to raid with these cavalry archers to keep this villager number manageable. This villager disparity. We even have towers from BlackMamba. That'll help prevent the cavalry archer raiding. I like that decision. Although I would like to see Chinui's crossbowmen later in the game. And again, DauT does have a positional advantage. Eventually, he'll have to get a siege workshop and take down these towers. One thing that might be on the cards eventually, especially with some defensive towers, might be the guard tower upgrade. And I think that'll be very much worthwhile if BlackMamba can afford it. And this should be a great engagement for BlackMamba. I gotta check. Does DauT have husbandry or not? Because that's a big upgrade. I'll check real quick. Okay, DauT does have husbandry. Okay. Okay, I was about to say. Because otherwise, those cavalry archers would be dead. Nice raid from BlackMamba. This town center is not in a great position. It's the best position that DauT could have. But DauT has to build back. He can't build forward because of these towers. Another town center for DauT, but is it a great town center position? No. Now, DauT does have a good mass of cavalry archers. That's enough to two-shot knights. You want enough cavalry archers to one-shot knights, ideally. Then they're basically unstoppable. But he'll need another 20 cavalry archers for that. Maybe 15. That's a good raid. Right now, BlackMamba, he's always been ahead in the villager count, but DauT's done enough raiding to keep it manageable at all times. Let's see how this engagement goes. BlackMamba going to pick off 3 cavalry archers, and now DauT's just going to run away. Cavalry archers are faster than knights. First castle of the game for BlackMamba. It's a defensive one. I don't know. Yeah, I like that decision. I don't see an aggressive castle that would be better. I think here would probably be a waste. You already have the towers. Again, upgrade a guard tower later on. A castle here would be epic. I think that's the only position where that castle could have been better. But this castle position's pretty good. It secures stone. It's in the middle of the map as well. Here would be great too. And I would love to see BlackMamba go for Genoese crossbow and just start massing them up right now. And there we go. Once you have maybe 10 of these, they're going to be able to engage against the cavalry archers very effectively. They get an attack bonus versus all cavalry units. Looks like DauT's finally going to see that castle, and he's going to see it the hard way. Going to take a few arrow shots. Finally, these forward villages look like they'll be cleaned up. Ballistics is being done. What can the Italians make? They can stay knights. They can stay knights, they can go cavalier, they can make a lead skirmisher in this position, and their late game will be Genoese crossbowmen. There's just nothing the Huns can make that can beat that, I think. Aside from a lead skirmisher. Lead skirmishers only get so strong. So now BlackMamba just researched Bodkin Arrow. That'll help his towers too. Which eventually DauT will have to clean up if he wants to win this game. He's got a siege workshop there in the back, so he's going to attempt to do that. I, again, would love to see the guard tower upgrade. Why is BlackMamba not picking up the relics? Players, their focus is in different places. BlackMamba has picked up 1. So that's something. I remember seeing those monks try to heal up the knights. Now that's a lot of cavalry archers, and they are idling a lot of economy, but they were under 2 town centers and a tower for quite some time. And now we have the Genoese crossbowmen. That's that great castle position we talked about earlier. But not gonna have enough for now. In fact, this looks like a DauT castle. Oh god. Oh god. But it might still get up. I mean, the knight's going to work. We have 2 Genoese crossbowmen here doing great damage. Look how much damage these guys are doing. Holy crap! It's gonna take only 5 crossbowmen to one-shot a cavalry archer. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Monks are out of position. Gonna get 2 conversions. Not too bad. Town center on the left. Great position on that town center. We'll be able to take wood and gold safely, especially with that castle there. With these castles, it's becoming harder for DauT to raid. And that doubles the production speed of Genoese crossbowmen. Good thing for DauT. DauT has taken down those castles before they get upgraded. So now DauT can take this wood line. He can take this wood line. He can build a town center in this area. He can build a castle in this area. And can potentially take the stone and gold. Remember, this is DauT's gold, I think. 11 villager advantage for BlackMamba. As well, BlackMamba is researching the handcart upgrade to make his economy even stronger. When BlackMamba chooses, he'll have a cheaper Imperial Age. So he can go up to the Imperial Age sooner. A dark background on the overlay would make it much easier. I might consider that. Thanks for the advice. It's not too hard to see, but you're right. Maybe there's some way I can make it more visible. So many cavalry archers patrolling across the map, yeah. But they're not able to find too much. Again, those castles make it much harder. Looks like we have light cavalry now from BlackMamba. And do I like this play? I think he's investing... Is he going to invest into an all-in Castle Age? I hope not. Surprisingly, DauT is actually going to be the first player to click up. He's 20 villagers less. Somehow has managed to bank up the resources. And what can DauT do with Imperial Age? Well, he can get the Bracer upgrade. And that'll be great. I don't see as many Genoese crossbowmen as I should. I think that BlackMamba hasn't really been hitting the gas on production. Now, I think the big question for me is DauT going to have a castle? No, he's not. So, one stone has been forward. Where's the other stone been for DauT? Did he mine it? Unless that's DauT's stone, that might be DauT's stone. I haven't seen him mine stone this game. So this has been a big problem. So those towers essentially prevented DauT from taking stone this entire game. And now DauT wants a castle. He wants a castle to tread down the castles of BlackMamba. And look at this third castle. Great castle position. Gonna kill so many villages. DauT, what are you doing? DauT. This area is very important. There's a gold and a stone here. And BlackMamba's gonna take it. He's gonna place a town center right there. I think this monk might get the relic. DauT with 3 relics. In fact, he's going to get a 4th relic. Yeah, Genoese crossbowmen do produce really slow. That's one of the weaknesses, and I think it's a necessary weakness for this kind of unit. So there's that Imperial Aid upgrade. Handcart now being researched. Bracer. BlackMamba's actually going to research the crossbow upgrade. I don't know why. You have the Genoese crossbow and you have 2 castles. Why research the Arbalest upgrade? In fact, you have 3 castles. I think DauT's thinking ahead. He's got 3 siege workshops in his upgraded cap drums. So there are only 2 counters to the Genoese crossbowmen that the Huns can make. Normally you think like, okay, you think like Onager would be great, Bombard Cannon would be great. Well, the Huns don't get that. What do the Huns get? The Huns get Siege Ram. And the Huns get, they get Elite Skirmisher. And already DauT has he's invested into Ram very early on. And he's going to go straight for those castles. However, there won't be a castle coming up from DauT anytime soon, it looks like. So these Genoese crossbowmen are deadly. They're going uphill, mind you. So they're dying pretty quick. But they're still doing quite a bit of damage. Even without... See, now we even have Chemistry and Bracer coming in. But it looks like this castle should go down. Oh no! Wrong time for that Trev to come out. Oh god. Red didn't mass any army. I didn't see... Yeah, I thought he could have made more Genoese crossbowmen. No, I don't think he should go Skirms either. I think he should just focus on Genoese crossbowmen and maybe Hussar. Because Skirms would get countered by Hussar of the Huns. I wouldn't want to allow the Huns to make a Cavalry Archer Hussar army. But that castle goes down. That's a big waste. Now DauT can take this gold. We have another castle coming in the back. I don't know if I agree with this. You just lost your castle here. You have no momentum in this area. You have no army in this area. I guess the castle's going to kill a few villagers. Sure, it's taking a while to build. 2-man saw coming in from DauT. And there's some stone walls to help protect it. So BlackMamba is really going to try to protect this castle. But this is 5 rams we're talking about. How about the middle of the map? Looks like DauT's doing okay. BlackMamba is going to gear up for a push in the middle. He's got a lot of Arbalest. There's nothing special about the Italians' Arbalest. They get all the upgrades until they get the they get +1 armor if you get the unique unit for the Italians, which I don't think is that expensive. Red is throwing hard. Nah, a little bit. DauT is an excellent player. Can you really say that a player that is 2k 4.5 is throwing against a 2-6 player? Not really. BlackMamba, researching the Hussar upgrade. I like that. I think that's a really good choice in this situation. Especially because DauT's making Skirmisher of his own. So, first castle coming up from DauT. Might get denied. It's a DauT castle. It's definitely a DauT castle. It's only on 50%. We have 1 Hussar coming out. That'll help absorb a lot of these Skirmisher fire. This castle might get denied 75, 80%. I think it should be fine. 90%. And it looks like it'll be up. Okay, it's up. So DauT will be able to take that stone happily, and that castle should range that gold. Yeah, making a few crucial mistakes. Yeah, I believe Arb was definitely a mistake. And even now, even though you have Arb, I would still be making Genoese crossbowmen. They're still so much better. So I think it's a mistake not to make Genoese crossbowmen. I know they create very slowly, but still. Alright, DauT still doesn't have the Prythian tactics on his cavalry archers, doesn't have heavy cavalry archers, so this is not as strong as it possibly could. I think this Arbalest could do a pretty decent job against the cavalry archers. Not surprisingly, that castle went down. Nice map control from DauT. Well, both players thinking along the same lines as we have stables coming up at the sides of the map. Both players have a pretty decent-sized army. I am going to like BlackMamba's army a lot more if he adds a lot more Hussar. But I think it's really about production. Look at the economies. That's a big difference. So DauT is only at 100 villagers, while BlackMamba is at 130. BlackMamba's economy is rolling. However, DauT does have 3 relics. How much gold does BlackMamba have access to? So he's got this gold here. This gold was denied. Any other golds anywhere? Okay, so DauT's taking that one. I think that BlackMamba is going to have a really tough time for gold. As those golds are... I mean, that gold's getting rated right now. Take a look at the sell price. Food you could sell, but wood is pretty much sold out. Looks like this castle might go down for DauT. And that'll be a big pickup. Luckily, DauT does have trebuchets which have extra accuracy, since he's playing as the Huns. So this is a pretty critical time in this game. BlackMamba's really going to repair up that trebuchet, as he should. And I think that castle's going to go down, or it's going to be a big waste of stone to repair it. Oh, and we even have condotieros. I forgot about them. But they're not really that good. They're not that good since they've been nerfed. And they don't even have the armor, so that's not really good. But they have a total of 1 pierce armor. Skirmishers could kill them. Take a look at the left of the map. Left of the map is being raided pretty heavily. So DauT's doing pretty well on the left. It looks like he's losing the front. Will he win or lose this fight? BlackMamba, you haven't researched the extra armor for your Arbalest. That's pretty big. And I don't think BlackMamba has enough to go up this hill. He doesn't have enough skirmishers to tank the sorry, he doesn't have enough Hussar to tank the skirmisher fire. And these condottieri are pretty much wasted. Just a waste of gold. Condottieri cost 30 gold, so they're not exactly cheap. This will be great, though, if BlackMamba's going to push this area. There's nothing here to defend. And DauT's catching back up in the villager numbers. It's now both players at 120 villagers. I'll guarantee you, whoever takes this gold will win the game. DauT's going to build a castle. Where's he building a castle? He's going to build a castle right there. As now he pretty much has the army count to hopefully keep it. The Chinese players have poor game knowledge of the new civs shown by this game. Not going Genoese crossbow and not going the Castle Age upgrade. Well, I certainly think that that BlackMamba has not played this game as best as he could with his civilization. I think so. No crop rotation being made. And over on the left was some good raiding from DauT. Looks like it's going to get shut down. I like this from BlackMamba. BlackMamba has siege workshops on both sides of the map and stables on both sides of the map. Look at the map control from BlackMamba. If BlackMamba can hold the middle and simultaneously push on one of these sides, I think he should win. So he's going to push on this castle. Going to get that down. And what are you doing, BlackMamba? Why are you going away from the hill? I would not give up that hill. There's no economy here to take. But that castle's definitely good. Oh, Tarkans! Are the Tarkans going to be able to save the castle? No, of course not. Of course not. Well, look at Kingdom Standard on Boobly China. I have no idea, to be quite honest. I assume they must play some Wololo Kingdoms, but I think on Boobly it's like 50-50, 60-40 for Wololo Kingdoms. On the English Boobly, I suppose. Do I agree with this decision? This is it's a little risky. I liked BlackMamba just sitting on that hill. What is this decision? Because now DauT is smart. DauT is immediately going to go to that gold as soon as those Arbalists get off the hill. This Siege Workshop really affords a lot, though. That ram is going to soak up a ton of damage. What is in this area? What is this in this area for BlackMamba? Why is his army here? His army should either be on the right side or controlling this hill, taking away the gold. Luckily, BlackMamba is going to take away that gold with the tower, but we do have the Treb here, so I don't know how much that's going to do. You could use maybe 30% to enter China. No mining camp coming in. Is BlackMamba an alternate account for some known pro? If you know him better by the name Stray Dog, then yes. If you don't know his other account, Stray Dog, then no. There are, in fact, a lot of Chinese players which the English community does not know as well. So I remember for Nations Cup, like if you look at ECL for Frantic, you have a player called Joffrey. You probably don't see a lot of 1v1s of this player, but you know, he's the real deal. And he's been in a lot of Nations Cups, and we really don't see a lot of him in the English community. There's a lot of people like that. In the Chinese community, like 2K2 level plus players would be Airbus, would be like CL, which I'm sure you've seen a lot of. Number 23, James. Those are a lot of older players. Paladin, of course. But there's a lot of Chinese players you probably don't see a lot of compared to a lot of the English players. So BlackMamba still has this push on the right side. He can go for that. Push on the right side. And then just hold this middle hill and tread down the castle. I think that's all you have to do to win this game if you're BlackMamba. Park your army here. Get some trebuchets. Take down the castle. Try to take that gold. And push left and right. With siege. And collect the relics as well. It's one thing that's keeping down in this game, the relics. Straight out Kappa. Yeah, but Vivi's like one of the most well-known Chinese players. Not the least well-known. Oh, the infamous tracking upgrade. The Feudal Age upgrade that always comes in an hour, 15 minutes in the game. Probably the worst upgrade in the game. Oh, little fun fact. Fun fact of trivia. I never knew this, and I've playing this game for so long. But did you know the Sappers upgrade, the upgrade that gives villagers plus 15 attack versus buildings, also causes them to chop down trees in one hit? I really want to see a Spirit of the Law video of how much wood that gains you and how long it takes to pay off the Sappers upgrade with that. I really want to see that. So nice raid from DauT. This is how he gets back in this game. So this right area, I mean, this looks like it was a failed push from BlackMamba, because now look at DauT, just raiding all this exposed farm eco. Those castles, they're in the middle. One thing I always learned from FEH, place farms around your castles. That's what the castles are for. They help defend your economy. Sure, they're on a hill here, but all of these farmers are completely exposed. So later on, just start seeding farms in this area, if the castles are not going to move. Boiling oil. Yeah, you're right. But that's a unique tech. That's not a common tech. I don't know. Where's the army from BlackMamba? This would be a great push if he was able to push here. I mean, look at how many farmers are here. Now gonna buy some stone. Try to keep it at the castle. The castle's already halfway down. But again, these trebuchets have extra accuracy, so BlackMamba will have to repair it. First two hits. First two shots hit, which almost never happens. Is the third shot gonna hit? Third one's gonna miss. Why does the army go around to the right side? I guess to pick off the trebuchet, doesn't want to be at the castle fire. Yeah, but atheism wasn't meant to be used in our, it's a different upgrade. I like to chop a forest, nothing that after researching sappers, oh god. So it's, it costs 400 food and 200 gold, I think. How long would he have to use the market for that to be worth it? To chop down the trees in one hit instead of two. I wonder why the developers even added that effect. Oh, but yeah. Going back to this game, it looks like DauT's got some momentum. I mean, where's the push on the left side? Where are the Rams? Where are the Hussars? On the right side, DauT was raiding that heavily. And then on the middle, DauT is pushing back. He did lose the castle somehow. Lost the castle, but I think he's got all the momentum. And I labeled this game DauT Macro something something really good. Because even though he lost all of these lumber camps, lost the mining camp, lost these two here, still had a good economy, went into the Imperial Age faster. Look at how spread out his economy is. It's so vulnerable to raiding. And he wasn't able to expand north because of this tower, so instead expanded his economy all across the bottom of the map. And there's the GG. GG. Even with BlackMamba having the score lead, some mistakes for BlackMamba, not making Genoese crossbowmen, transitioning to Arbalest, not making enough Hussar, not having a coordinated push on either side of the map, and eventually losing the middle of the map, taking his Arbalest several times off of the hill, allowing DauT to take the gold. And great game from DauT. Our Lord and Savior wins another one. Let's take a look at the achievements. Better KD ratio from BlackMamba. Better economy from BlackMamba in general. Normally you don't have this. Normally you don't have a player that loses with a better KD and a better economy. What's the big stat here? Maybe the stat here is the relic gold. A lot of relic gold for DauT. Here's your timeline. DauT taking a big advantage right there. Or no. BlackMamba doing quite a bit of damage in the feudal age. Then, as soon as he reached castle age, another big power spike. But DauT being able to close it out at the end.